Welcome to Vendor Vision Podcast. I'm your host, Britt, AK15150. This episode is sponsored by Liberty Tax and Barrio Clothing. Make sure to like, follow, and support their businesses. Thank you all for joining us today. See, we're talking about stuttering, and now I'm stuttering. Trust me. Make sure you share the live on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all that fun stuff. So today we have some special friends. I'm so glad you guys said yes because I've been wanting to promote you guys. I think you're amazing. So thanks for saying yes last minute. It's Sonia and Frank from the Nacho Mafia. Woo! You have like cheersing music. So for those who don't know you guys, which they should know if they're like, unless they're under a rock or something. Tell everybody, your handles and what you guys do.
So we are the Nacho Mafia. I'm Frank. This is my wife Sonia. She's the magic behind all the nachos. I'm just the sales guy. I'm just the front. Take your orders, take your money. This time you'll get something for it.
There we go.
But no, my wife, she's the one behind it all. So she's kind of shy. But
I
put her on camera.
But
Zoom in.
No,
just joking. So we're food vendors. We sell nachos, and when I say nachos, man, these aren't just nachos. We do gourmet style nachos. We make our cheeses. We started off with a family recipe. It's a roast beef and cheese. It was a cheese dip, and we had it at every birthday party, every event, everything. It was a cheese dip. So what inspired us to do was, well, we can make a cheese that no one has. What stops us from making different other styles of flavors and spiced cheeses, So that's what we did. So that's what sets us apart. We make our cheese. We don't go milk the cow or goats or anything like that. I know. But we add to the base of a cheese and we make it our own. And people are loving it.
Heck yeah. And you just came out with a new logo, which I personally love.
It's dope.
I think we have that up on there, but if not, make sure you guys follow them on Instagram, Facebook. Do you guys have a TikTok?
We have a TikTok. It's I had a phone call the other day. Say, hey, we seen your video on TikTok. I'm like, oh yeah. It's kind of hard to keep up with TikTok.
Right.
You got to make videos and we're busy. So
right, I know, huh? You guys should just like reshare whatever's on your screen. Like, this is fine, or like reshare what other people make and you're good. Yeah. Spice Easy says the best in town. So just so you guys know, I didn't give you the little warning, or not warning, but a little heads up prior. This is live and comments will pop up on there. So feel free to say what's up to your friends. Pop in if you
Spice and Easy out in Casa Grande.
There
we
go.
Out, brother.
Awesome. Okay, so tell everybody, like I know you said you start out the cheese dip with the family recipe and stuff, but tell everybody what else you guys have on the menu because I specifically like something cheese and it's a big deal.
So what nachos, we had to, with being a food vendor, you had to have something for everybody. So we're like, we have nachos, we have, buffalo chicken, we have all this stuff, right? We needed something sweet though. And we kind of came up with this idea. I don't know who came up with this.
Yeah, who came up with that? I don't know.
We just kind of brainstorming.
Really? Was it?
And they're like, you know what? We need a dessert nacho. Let's do cinnamon nachos. And I'm like, what? So we just put our brain together and put some. So they're like Buñuelo style chips and cinnamon and sugar fried tortilla chips with some Nutella chocolate. And then and cheesecake drizzle, because you got to have cheese on nachos, right?
Yeah.
So it's got that cheesecake drizzle and it's
and the fresh strawberries. Oh my gosh.
Cut strawberries.
Fresh, literally. Never got a soggy one.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Pretty good,
we always share. So great thing about being a vendor with other food vendors is that we barter. Big time. Like we pay in vendor fees with food. We pay in like gas. We pay in like just like merch, whatever you want. Like we will sell food. It's like that. Yes. The gas, like like when you like say, hey, can you go give me more? I ran out of this and that and the other. If you're going out instead of like throwing in gas money, be like, I'll throw you a freaking whatever. No, not like it's a payment processing system. And then obviously we promote each other and when we take pictures of each other's food and tag each other and stuff because especially with newbies, or it doesn't matter if it's, you're a newbie or, you've been, a long time, it all, because you can be gone tomorrow. There's always a bigger, better thing, and you got to stay relevant. So I think it's important that we all like share each other's stuff and like tag and like give credit where credit's due, so that because you never know who has the right followers and like who had just got a foodie just popping up one day. So when they see them share it, like that's really good. It's like free promotion, I mean, they're already buying food from you, so they're spending money, and then now they promote your stuff. Shoot, free marketing right there. What would you guys say would be like the best moment or best situation that you guys have been in since you guys have been in business? Which, by the way, when did you guys start?
We started a year. We celebrated a year in April.
April
15th. We celebrated a year in April. Yeah. So that's our official year of the business. But our food truck is only 2 months old. We had that little hot dog cart.
I know, with all your stuff.
So
like, man, you guys took forever to set
I would
up.
say the best moment is getting that food truck, because we kind of went window shopping in the beginning of the year. People were looking for us in our food cart because we didn't have the proper licensing, because they weren't giving it to us. Not that we weren't trying.
Right.
They didn't want to give it to us. They're like, you got to do this, jump through hoops, fight lions and bears, and then we'll think about giving you your stuff. So we were needing to find a food trailer or a truck. So the best moment would be is finally getting fully funded for a food truck, man.
And how did you manage to do that?
So
that's amazing.
This is a story. We only have an hour, so I'll use 20 minutes real quick. No, so we went. And this is something cool because so my wife's like a prayer warrior. That's her thing. She prays, and I don't knock whatever. Keep praying, mama. However you do it, it's working. So this is something that she had in her prayer. She told me that that someone would invest in our company and not take from us, right? Because out there there's this crazy world, so people want to take your ideas, want to make it their own. So this is her, protecting us in that way. So I didn't know about it until later after the food truck. She was like, I've been praying for this. So I'm like, cool. So what happened was I was window shopping at a food trailer here in Phoenix, and the thing was like $30,000. I'm like, gee, this is a lot, Yeah. And then the food truck, we found a dude off of OfferUp. He makes custom food trucks. He had a FedEx box truck. He makes them to how you need them. So I was like, okay, let's go see this dude. This guy's like $41,000, and I'll get you a truck.
Yeah, that's like.
So I'm like, $41,000. I said, do you do some financing, man? Is there something I can pay you as pay you? Can I pay you later?
I'll pay you nachos.
I'll get you free nachos for life or something, But no, I was like, he goes, yeah, I got an outside lender. So this is where it comes in. I have an associate pastor friend out Life Community. Shout out Life Community, Gilbert. So he calls me, and he calls me all the time. He gives me counsel. He gives, hey, whatever. He's a good friend of mine, Roy Soblowski. Shout out Roy. He calls me randomly. He's like, and I'm filling out all the financial part of the loan for this guy that's gonna lend me some money to buy the truck, but he's the finance guy for the food truck guy, right? So I'm filling out, I'm sending everything. The guy says, hey, I need some bank statements. So I'm like, all right, cool. So in the midst, my brother Roy Soblowski from Chandler, he calls me up. He's like, hey, Frank, how you doing, brother? This and that. I had a quick question. I won't take up too much of your time. I'm like, okay. He's like, hey, have you ever thought about getting a food truck for your business? I'm
what the heck? What are the odds?
What? I'm like, hey, bro, I just got to go get some bank statements for this loan officer over here. And you're calling me with this? He's like, oh, bro, check this out. Because I got $20,000 I want to invest in your business.
What?
I'm like,
what?
$20,000? Because I got it in the bank and I want to do something with it. Because I thought about you. He's like, let's do something. So I was like, all right, man, let's see what we can do. He's like, I got a 6'4" Impala. I had on the market that I'm gonna sell for about 22. With his 20, that's the $40,000 I needed for my food truck.
Right.
So the dude from Cali never bought the 6'4" Impala. Right.
Of course not.
So the next day, this brother Roy, he calls me up and says, hey, Frank, did you sell that Impala? I said, no, man. I go, why?
Gosh.
He goes, hey, bring that Impala with you when we meet, and I got somebody that wants to buy it.
Okay, so can you start praying for me? Because apparently it really works, and I need it.
So I was like, 2 times in a row. Like,
that's insane.
How? And
That's
I screenshot them. I'm like, dude, look, this happened again. You called me at the right time.
Right.
I send him
I
send him. I like, are you guys like, what is this?
Yeah.
And so I said, look, this guy's not coming, and you're telling me to bring it. So we bring the we didn't bring the 6.4 because it was raining that day, and the windshield wipers on the 6.4 doesn't work that good. Yeah, man. Yeah. So anyways, I brought pictures, and just in case they wanted to see it or whatever, I had it on my phone. So so I brought it, and ended up being the head pastor of that church.
No way.
Yeah, he fully funded us, man.
Oh,
and this is what tripped me out. And I know, what really got the goosebumps.
Yeah,
the
I'm like, I'm about to cry.
Check this out. He said something key, and my wife said when we took off from there, he invested in the business and fully funded our truck. We got in our car to go to dinner to celebrate, right? Yeah. And the first thing she says to me is like, "I prayed for this." I'm like for our company. But I was like, "You prayed for our company? That's cool." She says, "No, I prayed for this." I'm like, "What?" She's like, "There's someone, like I said, someone would invest in us and not take from us, and that's someone that would believe in us." And what got me was when the pastor ended his speech, he was like, "Because I believe in you guys."
Oh my God!
I was like, "What?
What? No way!"
Yeah, I was like,
"Oh my God!"
So it all worked out, man. And Pastor Dahmer, he's a good guy. He's a business guy. He's also a pastor, but he hooked us up, and we're paying him back. We're gonna pay him back. But it's not like a bank where a bank would have got us.
Right.
That loan shark would have got us, Yeah, I would probably have to pay double on it, but yeah, he blessed us, man. And so from there, we just we're rolling. So that was one of our greatest moments, man. And just doing
try
that.
to compete with that, people. Dang, that's like the best story I've ever heard.
Yeah, man.
Had some good stories,
it's crazy. It's just crazy how it all worked out, because. We're hustling, we're working, and that's nothing. He said, "I see your work ethic. Yes. Your food is good." They had us at a Harvest Fest with our little hot dog cart, and so they tried the food. So they know the food's good. He believes in us. He's seen our work ethic. We're hauling that little hot dog cart all the way from Coolidge to up there on 40th Street.
Remember that one time that you guys broke down or something happened?
Hey, I was headed back from 40th Street in Washington, got on the 10. And I was driving back to Coolidge. It's about 45 to an hour from where we're at, right? So I'm driving. I've been
working all day.
Yeah, I'm driving, and I thought this car was like riding on my about to hit me. So I'm like, "What's he doing?" It's my food cart. It detached somehow. Yeah, it detached somehow, and it was riding on the side of me.
Yeah.
I thought it was a dude trying to ram me off. Yeah, I'm like, what the hell's going on with this dude?
No, it's just mine. Oh my God, that's nuts.
Yeah, bro. So we ended up.
What did you do when you saw that though? For real? I know you saw it in panic, but then were you able to
I was on the 10, right at the Broadway curve to get on the 10. I was right there.
So did you hit you? So
I had to just pull off and just see what it was. The weld broke from the actual hitch of the trailer, and the actual car it broke. And it was just the flag. Those carts have hot dog carts have flag or the umbrellas.
Yeah.
So the pole was holding it together.
It didn't hit nobody, right?
No, man.
Solid.
Yeah.
Damn,
that was crazy, man. That was crazy. And but yeah, so those days are over, man. We got a food truck.
Heck yeah.
Man, we're making nachos. We're doing tacos. We're doing burgers, waffle fries, cheese fries.
Waffle fries? What?
Yeah.
Hey, wait. Where's the menu at?
Yeah, I know.
I know. Well, okay. Do you guys have? No, he didn't send it to me. Sorry. I made him one a while back to promote, but I haven't seen you guys. I have no idea about these waffle fries because I haven't been to an event in a while. But I'm super jelly.
We do loaded waffle fries. We do cheese fries. We got this nacho called the Car Bomb. Did you ever try those ones?
Yeah, I've tried all your OG.
Yeah, so we have one called the Car Bomb. We're the Nacho Mafia. So all our names on the nachos are pretty cool, man. There's our loaded nachos called the Tommy Gun. Our spicy buffalo chicken nacho is called the Car Bomb. We got one called the Machete.
Yo, oh my God,
we got our family recipes called the Forget About It.
Hey, forget about it.
Yeah, then our classic nacho is called the Godfather.
That one's classic. I think that one's my favorite. One of my favorites.
Classic nacho, man, with our cheese.
Oh, yeah, I need to find the spots.
Yeah, man.
They're everywhere. That's why you gotta follow them on Instagram, on Facebook.
I didn't know about them till today.
Yeah,
well, get on it. I promote them. They were at the event. Wait, were you guys at 40s event, the last one that we went to?
Not the
Because he could
last
show
one.
up.
We didn't make
Okay.
it. We weren't able to make it.
Because he came to the last one, so he would have met you there.
I think the first one we was at the first
I've
one,
met
but we
now.
didn't have the food truck yet.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get on Instagram. I'll find you right now.
Brother.
Heck yeah, they have bomb food. And then who is his mom? Is it your mom or grandma?
Oh yeah,
Who is it?
Mafia Mama.
Yes. Oh
the
my
Mafia
gosh.
Mama. That's my mom. She showed up in her little mafia suit.
Heck yeah.
She all
like
brimmed out. She had her suit on.
Heck
Yeah, that was our first event, our first big event with our food truck, and it was a taco fest, and that was crazy. If you go to Instagram, you'll see me holding up a trophy like this.
Yep.
I'm all excited.
It's so funny.
Check out that picture with me with the trophy, bro. That's dope. I've never won nothing. I'm always used to losing, right?
Shoot.
So I finally won the trophy, you know, and I was so excited about that. Like I cooked the thing. She was the one supposed to be holding it. I just eat the thing. I eat the food. She cooks it. So.
Shoot. I mean, hey, you guys.
Yeah, you see that? We won best taco at a taco fest, man. The Nacho truck did.
Heck yeah.
That's
I'm trying
crazy.
to pull up that menu. I don't know. I'm sure you guys, I mean, I know that you guys have updated your menu, but I'll try to send them the one that I created the last time. What event were we doing then? Because it was recent. Oh, no, it was January 30th.
That was that last, the one with Gordy. Shout out Gordy, my primo.
Yep. He's like your real cousin, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I never know. You guys, everybody calls each other primo.
Yeah.
Tia, and no.
Yeah, he's my real family.
Okay, because I wasn't sure because he had just mentioned you guys because he was just on some show recently, and I'm like, you know me, I'm always promoting all his little homies, not little, but homies. So Christina Martinez says, so proud of you guys. There's actually been
sister.
Oh, it's a sister. Shout out, sister. Real sister or okay.
She's like, everyone.
Just making sure. So there was other comments on there, but we were talking. I did not want to interrupt your amazing story. There's Sarita Bonita.
Oh, that's my sister too, my little sister.
Aww,
Okay,
look at
yeah.
everybody showing love.
Yeah.
Oh, then we have you guys'
shining the head.
yeah, your Instagram being
I got that picture.
like what is that on the what's it called on the ticker? I guess you'd say. I got that picture. Got what picture? Oh, one of you and
the trophy. Oh yeah, he always. So Spice and Easy, he's a good friend. We met him at a farmer's market out in Casa Grande.
Yeah.
And he stole some of my pictures. He'll crop my picture with me and the trophy, and he'll put me like in different random pictures.
Oh
it's funny. He
gosh.
promotes us a lot. Shout out.
Oh, and then Andy A was the other one that I missed. I didn't want to shout out because I didn't want to interrupt you guys talking, but I don't know if you guys know who that is. Okay, do I have to email this? Okay, I'm emailing this to Mike right now, so we can't say that I didn't do it, Mike. Sorry. Slight pause, guys. My bad. I was not prepared. But you gotta do the menu. It was not my fault. He didn't send me the menu.
You want me to send you a menu?
No, I got this one.
Okay.
We don't want to get mad. Okay. But
It's on,
this is one.
Yeah.
It has original. It has a Tommy gun, and so it has like a little bit of descriptive little blurps on each one. So it's Tommy gun, the car bomb, mafia beef, the machete. Forget about it, and then the Godfather, and then I put your mom on the side because the G, and I'm like, gotta promote the mama,
Yeah.
So that's dope. And
She's
love
my
you guys.
number one fan.
Yeah,
mama.
you guys' old logo is still dope.
Yeah.
And then your new one's just as good.
That old one, my brother Manuel, he says, bro, you starting this business, you need a logo. Like everything's so we truly are the mafia, man, because all the family was involved, all our family.
Yep.
And I got a big family myself. Shout out my kids if they're watching. I got 8 kids.
8 kids.
There's 10 of us. There's 10 of us in my home, man. So we really the mafia. We have dinner. It's like the Last Supper table,
Golly,
man.
right? I'm like,
and I'm at the end of the table, like, kids, sit down.
Yeah, listen up. Act right, or else put a horse in your bed or however that thing goes. Oh my gosh, 10 or 8 kids, golly, that's a whole lot of kids. Well, then you deserve it even more because you have to be a saint to have that many kids. And be patient and want to start a food truck. Because boy, how do you guys know? Like angry or hungry people are angry and mean. And sometimes not the best of people. So like the fact that y'all have to deal with kids, that many kids, and then come and deal with hungry ass people.
Yeah, so
complaining.
Even with that, like I felt like she's always been built for this because she comes from a big family herself. Mm-hmm. She's second oldest, 8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 8 is a lucky number.
So she's got 8. There's 8 of them, and she was cooking and cleaning for each kid. Cooking.
Yeah.
And then with us, she's cooking kids and family. We have a big family, so she's used to cooking and serving.
That's true. I guess that you guys
picky eaters. Especially with kids that are picky eaters,
Yeah, for sure.
They just don't eat.
Yeah. Well, that was
Right?
us.
You get
That was
nothing.
back in the day. We could get away with that. Nowadays, man.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Frankie said.
Oh, that's my son.
That's
real,
my
for real?
second
Oh, we
oldest.
all watch
Really?
it. Yeah, that's my
Yeah,
son.
that's my second oldest.
I feel like I've seen that name on your guys'. Does he have like social media and stuff? You guys comment on all your things and whatnot. I feel like I've seen that name, but hey, it could be somebody else. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel
Well,
like
I'm
I've seen
Frank
that.
Lucero, and that's Frank.
Okay, that's fine.
My son.
Well, who runs your guys' social media? Like all those.
Oh, I do.
Really?
Yeah.
The hard work, huh?
It is. I feel like social media, man, and advertising, it's like maybe 85% of your hustle, man. If you're not up to that, especially with TikTok and Instagram and YouTube, without any of that content creating, you know what I mean? Who's gonna know you out there?
Exactly.
Unless you out there, you know.
Right.
But
Yep,
then how can you be everywhere at all times? You can't. Social media, you got to put your name. You got to take pictures of your fancy food. You know what I'm saying? Get ready for the lashback. Some people be like, "Oh, that looks nice." You know what I mean? You got to be prepared for all that.
Okay, so that's another thing I wanted to ask. Getting back to the little question, million questions, because it is an interview.
Yeah.
What has been like the worst, since you guys have been blessed and you guys totally deserve it? Of course, I don't know anybody deserves it more than you guys. You guys are amazing. Food's amazing. Never had an issue with you guys. You're amazing. Like you guys are like really good like people and like vibes. You know what I mean? And like you guys work hard. You're friendly. I've never heard any complaints at any of the events about you guys. Never have anybody gotten sick. You know, like. And shoot, if I was there when the health department was hassling you, I'd freaking tell them what's up. Not to have a poll, but I'm just saying. It always helps to have a camera. Yeah. But so, like, what would you say though? Not to be negative, but just to like appreciate like some bad things that may have happened that you guys have rised above. What's been like the worst? Like either one of you.
Our startup was crazy.
She rolled her eyes out.
Yeah, our startup, we forgot our pan to heat up the cheese, and kind
of important.
A lady. So what I was advised as a startup, they were like, hey, you need to get permission from whoever you're gonna park with or wherever in front of a business. So that was kind of what I was kind of told, and to like piggyback on another business. That way you kind of help promote their business, and then if anybody comes or whatever, hey, you got permission, they can't kick you out.
Right.
So our startup, our very first time selling nachos to the public, because we did like a family and a friend thing, like a warm up, and that went cool. Everyone showed up, ate nachos, gave us compliments, gave us do this, do that, kind of helped us. So we went public for the first time, our very first time, man. We got kicked out. We got kicked out of that spot, man. The lady that I asked permission, hey, can I come park out here and sell some nachos? She said, yeah, go for it. And she goes, what are you going to pay me? I was like, okay, whatever. We came up with a payment. I understand that's what happens. So so we're getting ready. We didn't have a pan to keep our cheeses all warmed up in the water. It's a spill pan. The spill pans, you put water and then you heat it up. It keeps the water hot. Keeps your cheese hot. We forgot that at home. We're in Chandler. Our home's in Coolidge, so it's about 45 minutes.
It's staying there.
So we're like, oh, what we're gonna do? So we figured something out, right? Boom, boom, getting ready. People are ordering. We got a line. A dude comes out, hey, you guys got to get out of here. You can't be here.
What?
So we're like, what? I said, man, I didn't know who he was. Like, man, we got permission.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I'm the line. Then that's when he says, I'm the owner of this property. And you got to get permission from me. I said, well, that lady gave me permission.
Yeah.
Not only that, she's about to collect some money. So if I'm not paying her, then you know what I mean? Like,
right.
You better go talk to her.
Yeah, for sure.
And so that was the worst.
So did she get in trouble, or did she get mad at you guys for her?
I don't know.
We left.
We just took.
Did you save some money?
What's that? Oh yeah, I didn't pay her, man.
Yeah.
Better not. Heck no.
But no, that was the worst because trying to get it started up, but learn from our mistakes.
For an hour?
We're not there for an hour only.
Dang. At least you got a line though. That's good.
Yeah, we had family and friends come out, and we had our kids out there with signs like Nacho. Yeah, it's a family business. I got my son Cisco. Shout out Cisco. He's also the kid that comes. I think you've met him once. No?
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen none of your kids.
Yeah,
I know
okay.
you that
Well, Cisco, he's another young entrepreneur growing up. I'm teaching him, how to use his brain and create, You know what I mean?
What does he want to do?
Rather,
Or is he not allowed to say
so he wants to. I don't know what he wants to do, man. We were trying to get him on this hot dog cart, brother. That's sorry. That's why I can't sell it to you. But I'm trying to get him on that hot dog cart.
Yeah.
Let him do his thing. You know?
Is he normally like a cook? Like,
yeah, he comes out and he helps her.
Mafia hot dogs.
Mafia hot dogs.
Mafia hot dogs.
Cartel nachos, man.
There you go.
I'm gonna brand that one too. So.
Shoot, don't steal that.
Don't steal that.
They're gonna trademark it as soon as we get off this podcast.
Cartel
Damn it.
nacho. That's the Mexican version of the Nacho Mafia.
There you
man.
go. Shoot, that's theirs. Damn it. Your witness is live right now.
So my son Cisco, shout out my son Frankie. They pull up, they help out. Kids, they all want to be a part of it.
That's awesome.
And we want them to be a part of it. And there's some times where we can't have them because it's going to be a busy environment, busy event. So we're like, you guys can't.
Right.
You know, we got to work.
Right,
We're working. So.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Have you noticed with the kids, like, especially the ones that help, like, even though they are trying to be helpful and like they do know kind of what's going on, that like when there is big events like that, you're like, get out of my way. Like, I'm really happy that you want to help, but not today. Like, you're good because it's just like that's the thing is like
especially our little ones.
Yeah, because I think like we have a friend that she loves to like take the card and like get the receipts and stuff, and she is really helpful and she's like super into it.
Yeah.
And if it's like a regular night, sure, go right ahead. I will totally walk you through the process, everything. Oh my gosh, I don't want to run her over. That's my thing, because like, dude, there's times where it's like, especially when you have a little spot. Like I can imagine in a truck, we're not at that level, but like with our little 10x10 little freaking square, you know, you gotta be prepared for someone to be turning around real quick with everything in the hands, you know, doing all that crap, and you got to make sure you don't hit somebody. Like, you got to make sure you calm down because there's going to be people are always recording. You never know what's going to go on. Did you guys chill nachos? Is that what you guys saying? Like, you're like nachos. Mom said nachos. Who's that one?
My sister.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I was like, there's so many people. I don't know if there was another person that we missed or not. I don't know. These comments go so fast.
Dog. My mom.
Oh, that's funny. I know. So, do you guys have like I know you're talking about off camera about selling merch and how people just like want to buy your shirt off.
Yeah. So I didn't wear my yellow shirt. You always see us in yellow.
Yeah.
Even with that, it's all marketing too.
Yeah.
You know, I got that idea of wear something bright.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
that's good.
When we had before the tent, we had yellow umbrellas.
Nice.
We had yellow umbrellas, and the yellow umbrellas, man, actually helped get us some sales. They're like, we didn't know where you were. We saw the yellow umbrellas, and boom, they got us. So the whole yellow T-shirts and the logo, people they found love with. Even with the one with the Tommy gun.
Oh yeah.
The old school one.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason why we changed that was because we were doing school events.
Oh.
And they're like, you can't hang that up here.
Right.
So we knew we were getting the food truck. So I'm like, I can't have. Also, the guy's name's Tommy Two Chips, by the way.
No.
Yeah, my followers and customers gave him that name.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because that's another thing. They're like, hey, what's the chip guy's name? I'm like,
yeah, of course. Everybody has to have a name. You didn't know.
oh,
You didn't know. That's a note, vendors. You gotta, if you have like a gimmicky like little character for your logo,
you gotta name
you
him.
have got to name him. We took a poll on Instagram. We made it a whole thing where we named the bear.
Oh yeah.
I can't. It's a little too big for my liking, considering it wears my clothes and my shoes. So yeah, it's like a human size, and sometimes it scares the crap out of me when it's in the freaking car. I'm not even joking you. The times that we don't clean up the freaking car, there's times where I literally go out at night and I'm tired. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I open the door and because he sits in a freaking chair. He sits in the chair. So I open the door and he's in jeans and t-shirt that matches our uniform. And here's the SHIT of me, and I'm just like, I know someone's in my car.
Yeah.
Bear. It's just the bear every time. It's probably scared me about 4 or 5 times. And my friends get a kick out of it, and I'm like, you guys are giving me a heart attack, and then you're not gonna be laughing anymore. You're gonna haunt your asses. So there, Spicy Z says nacho, ordinary nachos, either they are the best.
Yeah,
heck yeah, I know. I want to have. Are we able to pull up the menu, Homer? If I could stream it, I would. Did you get the menu?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna put the menu up real quick for those who don't know. Now you know.
Don't be over here yelling at us, man. God
damn. Well, I mean, I kind of speak up. So, yes. Because I want to show.
What you got in that cup?
Wrong
answer.
No, it's a freaking strawberry melon iced tea thing or something like that. See, there you go. See.
Hey, that chip face is legendary.
So that's my old logo, man.
That's
that's Tommy Two Chips right there.
Tommy Two Chips.
Yeah.
That's like
like I was just saying, they my followers and my customers named him that.
Yo, and he's legit.
Yeah, my brother Manuel, man. Shout out to my brother. He gave me that idea. I made that whole logo, and then
That's awesome.
My 9-year-old son gave us the name.
It reminds
Really?
me of
How'd that happen?
I don't know. I just said, hey, we bought a hot dog cart. We're gonna sell some nachos. We need a business name. We need a family name. So he was real. He's just one of those kids, real smart, out the box, man. He just, Dad, I got two names already, like quick.
Wow.
Didn't even want to give no one a chance to any of his other siblings a chance to
Of
come
course
up
not.
with a name.
He knows what's
Yeah,
up.
I got two of them. I like go for it. First one is Snake Nachos.
Snake
I'm
nachos.
like Snake Nachos. He goes, yeah, because they're deadly good. So he already had a name and a slogan, right? That's his 9-year-old son that I have, man. Azariah, shout out. He's my CEO, by the way, too.
Hey,
Nice.
let's
That's
go,
what's
Uriah.
up.
We
Shout
call
out
him
Uriah.
AZ. His name's Azariah. Shout out AZ, man. But I wanted to bring
Azariah.
him here today. But
You could've-
yeah,
We can
were
be
gonna.
friendly. I would have knocked
Next
us,
time.
no problem.
Then part 2 to this.
Yes, definitely. We
No,
love
but
all of
AZ
it.
came up with the name. He goes, nah, I said, I don't want to put death and poison and snakes with food, man. I
Yeah,
said,
probably not.
all right, Dad, all right. I got another one. He says, the Nacho Mafia. Bing, my light went on.
Dude.
Like, that's it right there.
Isn't it
man.
crazy? Because literally, like, there's like, it's just, I don't know. 'Cause I'm sure you have enough kids,
Not
you
to-
know, like, they're just gonna be named that, and like
What's
that's
that?
who they are.
The truck.
Oh, yeah.
Not to mention, it's like the Dick Tracy feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you watch that movie.
That's
Oh,
old
you're
school.
right. I didn't think about that. He does have like the same hat. Oh, there we go.
All right, now I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Just
That's our truck
drop a
right
mic.
there.
Yeah, that's so. Oh my gosh,
That's-
I want to go inside. You should. I should brought it. I'm sure.
I should have brought it
Yeah.
on the I-10.
Yeah, heck yeah. Oh, do you guys just post up like locally? 'Cause
So
it's big?
we have been we're trying to build so Pinal County, yeah, that's dope. I took those pictures too.
I screenshotted them.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of photographer myself. So I've been hustling since way back, man, from illegal to legal, you know.
That's how it is.
And
That means you're good at math.
And good at telling people what they may or may not want.
yeah,
Or upselling.
Man, I've come a long way from selling nachos, and if I would have known nachos was going to be the business, I would have done this 15, 20 years ago, man. Like, dang it.
Different kind of cheese.
Yeah. I'm
That's
flipping cheese, making cheese, whatever you want to say. But yeah, man, I've bought cars, flip them, fix them, flip them. Man, I had a little landscaping business I started. I tried to work. I had a whole thrift shop one time.
What?
Yeah, I had
How'd
a
that
thrift
happen?
shop.
What happened with that?
So the lady where I started putting my stuff in because she needed somebody to fill it up, right? She already had a thrift shop. She's like, I need someone to help me advertise, and I need someone to market, and I need someone to bring merchandise in.
Mhm.
Because I already got my stuff, but I need somebody for that. If you do that, you get a percentage. Keep this place filled. So I just man, we already had like me and my kids would go out and like we had this little service, man, where we would help people like get rid of their stuff.
Mhm.
And I came up with this idea that if only Goodwill, this is before Goodwill would go and get stuff from their house,
Mhm.
people's house. They didn't have a delivery service.
Mhm.
Before Goodwill thought of that, I had thought of it like, man, what if I went to someone and said, hey, you done with your yard sale?
Mhm.
Do you want to take it to Goodwill, or do you want? I can take it, and I'll put
Mhm.
away your tables. Show me where your signs are. I'll put away your signs.
Oh,
But
wow,
my
that would
my
be
you don't pay me. I just go inside, count whatever you made, and
Yeah.
I'll take all your goods.
There
So
you go.
yeah, but I was being nice about
Yeah,
it.
there you go.
No one was held at nothing, Hey,
Mhm.
offered the service, and they said, yeah, a lot of people were happy. They're like,
Heck yeah, they have to do
take
it.
all this,
Mhm.
Cool.
Yeah,
So
they don't have the house in the first place. That's why there is a garage
yeah,
sale,
so I just sold my service to them, and yeah, people were calling me up. I made business cards, calling me up. Hey, you still picking up goods and stuff? So what I used to do with that, I even did like gave to like shelters and stuff, like clothes and stuff that my kids used to love it, man. They get all the first dibs on toys
Heck
and
yeah.
whatever they had.
That's awesome.
Hey, it's new to them, you know what I mean?
I just started getting to Goodwill, like getting the stuff for like the food cart and then
But
like
Goodwill is crazy now, man. They
Yeah.
got anyways.
It's not.
But-
I saw furniture there that like I think belongs in like I don't know some mansion.
Yeah.
It's in Goodwill. I'm like, what is happening
Yeah.
right now? Like, who's getting rid of this stuff? Like, where you guys at?
So I've always had I've always had a side hustle or a car that I would buy, fix, flip. This past 2 years, I was kind of I didn't have any ideas. I didn't just working, and we moved to Coolidge.
Mhm.
2 years now?
Yeah.
Going on
May.
2 years in May. Coolidge is a small town, man. Shout out Coolidge, man. People of Coolidge and Casa Grande and Eloy and all them little towns right there. Shout out. They really love the Nacho Mafia out there. So when we moved out there, I still don't really know anybody other than my customers, but
That's something.
yeah. So we were like cruising around looking, and I'm like, man, Coolidge is still, it's old school, but it's still room for something new, you know. So I said, I so what could I do out here? Like what's something was heavy on my mind. Like there's something I could do. I just don't know what. So we went down cruising around Coolidge. Not much, you know. You go one street, you go any further, you're out of Coolidge, right?
Dang,
But at the end of town, there's a swap meet right there. And we would go on a Sunday because there ain't nothing else to do. So we went up there, and the guy was selling that hot dog cart. And I'm like, So right there, my brain started working. I'm like, what will we do with that? You know, I was asking him, hey man, what do you do? He's like, biscuits and gravy. I go, how'd you do out here? Why are you selling it? He said, man, I did pretty good. My car broke down. I need to sell it. I said, okay. So how'd you do it? Do you have permits? Like I'm picking his brain, right?
Of course.
And he's like, oh no, this is what you do. You just go next to a building, ask if you can sell outside the building. They give you permission. You can do it. So I was like, okay. So that's where I got that from. And then he was like, man, we are surrounded by the reservation out here. He's like, and a lot of them come to Coolidge to eat. He goes, man, and I would sell plates of biscuits and gravy by the piles. They would come and sell me out, man. So boom.
I've never heard that.
There was another, there was another thing, you know, another. Okay, that's another side hustle. So all right, man. So I give you 2,000. He's like, nah, man, I need 25. I said, all right, man. Then never mind. Walked away. Didn't think nothing of it, right? Walked around the swap meet there and went home. The wife was like, "You wanted to buy that, huh?" Because I spent a little longer talking to him. And she's like, I said, I was just picking his brain to see how he did it and what he did and what it all entitles. Because we've never thought that we'll be in a food business. Like that's not what we thought ever. Right. So anyway, she's like, you wanted to buy it. Like, what we're gonna do if we did buy it? Yeah. And telling her, hey, it's a big old commitment. You know what I mean? Because you got family. We have family. Got kitchen and cooking to do in our home, and then if you got into you would have to cook. So it's double cooking. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of work for her. Yeah. And she's been a stay-at-home mom, so she's like, there's a lot on her plate. You know, she works harder than me. You know what I'm saying?
She has birth these children and then raise them, make sure they're good people. That's too much work.
So I was like, I don't want to do that to you if you're not in it. If you're not in it, then I don't even want to entertain it. Right. And I go, but what would we do if we did like buy that hot dog cart? She's like, well, we can't cook. Just keep everything warm. So let's just do what he did, biscuits and gravy. I was like, nah, man. I said, you know what? Everybody, this is the thing that I've learned now. I've listened to entrepreneurs, YouTube, and all this stuff, and I've learned that you can create new things, or invent new things, but it's like everyone's already doing it. Right. So the way to do it is not create something new, but make it better.
Heck yeah, make it your own little thing.
Make it yours and make it to the max, the best of your ability. So I was thinking, like, what could I do, man? Everyone's doing tacos, burgers. There's everything out there. I'm like, I said, we have a cheese dip that forget about it on the menu. Yep. Shout out to my prima Joanna if she's watching. She's the one that introduced that cheese dip to us. She said,
guys, you need to have it.
Yeah, she said, cousin, she goes, try this cheese dip. It was at a birthday party. And so it's a roast beef and cheese mixed together, man. And I tried it. It looked weird at first. I seen like meat in this cheese dip. I'm like, what is this? Right. And she's like, try it. So 20 plus years ago at a birthday party, she gave me some. I tried it. I said, hey, you gotta give her the recipe so she can make it.
Heck yeah.
So for 20 plus years, she made it for every birthday party, every family function, just to have nachos and cheese dip. Just boom, there it was.
Shoot, why not?
It was just something we had.
Right.
So I was like, I said, you know what? We're gonna do nachos, man. We have this nacho cheese dip that no one has. Right. Like we'll just come up with different ways, different styles, man, and then we'll see what it does.
Heck yeah.
So
Andy says, can you make a breakfast nacho?
Oh, we're working on that. We're working on that.
I'm trying to think, what would that be? I feel
we're
like
working on
you
that.
could totally make like a cinnamon French toast type of vibe with your guys' cinnamon chips.
We were thinking biscuit and gravy style, something with biscuits and eggs and bacon. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Because we actually, I don't want to get ahead of you, but we're actually going full time. This is our first week going full time Nacho Mafia.
Wow. Congratulations!
Yeah.
You heard first, people.
Yeah.
I wanted to actually shout out your menu now that I have like the original. I have this one. I don't know, like it has more details with the sizes and stuff like that. I want to just read it out since the isn't too fast on there. But is that right? Accurate? I won't read the prices if they're not accurate.
Yeah, they're not. That went up. The prices are not the same.
Okay.
That was
you guys
that
still
was
have
the
the two sizes.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So,
we'll
yeah,
just say
there's
that you got two different sizes to make things, okay. So Andy is my coworker from the city. Shout out Andy. I told him to watch it later. So hi. He's on here. He is a very he has my sticker that I just got you guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's super awesome and
he makes
supportive of the city. I made those.
Oh, you made these?
Yeah, I made those and designed them and printed them.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to get with you then. I need some Nacho Mafia stickers.
Yeah. Shoot, the way you guys got excited about my menu I made, I'm like, I'll do.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope.
That's what I like to do. I make Gordy's flyers. Made all of our
Yeah,
stuff.
that's right. I forgot he was saying, send me all your stuff. Britt's gonna make them. So yeah,
so I do that. So okay, so you have the Tommy Gun, which is loaded nachos. It has green chili, queso blanco, barbacoa, jalapenos, sour cream, guacamole, and pico. The car bomb is the spicy buffalo chicken and queso blanco.
Yeah.
Mafia beef. It has ground beef, classic cheese, tomatoes, green onions, and sour cream. The machete has chorizo queso topped with more chorizo, my personal favorite.
Yeah.
The forget about it has your guys' roast beef and cheese
that's
mix.
our family recipe.
And then, which I've also had, probably second favorite because the dessert one's my favorite.
The cinnamon nachos,
yes, those are my favorite.
Yeah,
I always get those no matter what, and I don't really share that well at all with that. But I'm not sorry about it. Okay, and then the Godfather is the classic nachos with 2 added toppings of your choice or plain Jane, which is boring. Don't do that. And then you can add jalapenos, guacamole, sour cream, and pico. And it says the best nachos in town.
Yeah, that we with that whole slogan, man. You gotta, if you feel you're the best, you're the best. Who's gonna tell you different? You know what I'm saying?
But they can, and then they're gonna have some more.
Yeah.
Things all right, would you have best nacho? Let me see your family recipe.
Yeah.
The thing, as much as we see, all of us see nachos being done at events. There's no way. Everybody has loaded nachos, but loaded nachos is always the same thing. They only have maybe 2-3 meats. It's always either chicken and then carne asada. Which I feel like they either overload it, where it's like, dude, how am I supposed to eat this? There's no chips. There's not enough chips and stuff. You guys' ratios.
My thing was when I seen people load nachos, they put a lot of green onions and green green this and green that, and then orange cheese right over the chips. Or is it yellow?
Yellow.
That's a debate.
I don't know.
People say yellow. It's
like squeeze cheese.
What color would you say cheese is? Orange or yellow?
I'm colorblind. But I would have said
it's orange. So that's what I thought. And so no, it's yellow. People would say it's yellow cheese.
Wait. Well, I feel like with yours, especially with the roast beef, I feel like it's a different color than you guys'
Yeah. No, but I'm saying that classic cheese because people say, is it the yellow cheese or the orange cheese? I'm like,
I feel like it mixed for both.
That's up for debate.
But I feel like there's a difference too. Are you guys allowed to say if you guys use the canned cheese?
So even with that, we add our own spices to it.
For sure. But to me, we use nacho cheese. I'm not gonna say you guys can see the freaking buckets up the thing. Don't hide it, obviously.
Yeah.
So it comes from the can, but then obviously we do other stuff. So obviously we're not using squeezed cheese, but we're also not grating the cheese, melting it, and doing all that. That's a little extra, especially when you don't have that much space being a food cart. One little cubby. But you guys have a lot of tables and stuff at least, so it's a lot of prep. Do you guys? How long did you guys prep for one event, a small event? Let's just say.
About 4 to 5 hours.
4 or 5 hours.
5 hours, maybe even longer.
She's in there.
It's an all-day thing, pretty much.
Oy vey, that's a lot. And because you guys have a big menu too, and even though there's some stuff obviously that you guys can have in each one if people choose or whatever, it's still different. And you guys gotta keep it separate. You guys gotta portion it out. So how long did it take you after starting your events? Did it take you to kind of know how much of each to get?
Still learning.
Yeah,
it's still a process because every event is always different.
Right.
So it just depends.
Yeah,
it's hard.
What's the fastest you guys sold out at?
That Taco Fest, man, that was crazy.
Yeah. Really?
That's our first big event, man.
Yeah.
And you know how you go to these carnivals or festivals and you see the lines to the food trucks?
Yep.
I'm never standing in one of those things.
Heck no.
Well, we were product of that Taco Fest, Casa Grande.
Yeah.
Shout out Casa Grande, man.
That's what's up, man. I wish I went out there. I've never gone out there, so.
So yeah, Casa Grande had a Taco Fest, man, and we took best tacos from over there too.
What?
Yeah.
Best tacos with okay.
So
you guys
check
do
that out.
tacos now, right?
Yeah, we do tacos. We have to now. We got a big old trophy that says we have the best tacos at the Taco Fest.
Hey, that's my favorite food. So I'm trying to come see.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
man.
what's different? So what is different about your tacos?
So this is
everybody
what's
else?
dope. So the Tommy Gun,
Yeah.
we have a Tommy Gun taco, we have a Tommy Gun burger,
What?
we have a Tommy Gun nacho now. So it's everything that's on a loaded nacho. You can get it in some flour tortillas. You can get it on a smash burger. And some
I was
buns.
looking at the page right now. I seen that. I was going to ask. I was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we made it simple. We didn't add nothing crazy. Just now you can get it different ways.
So was that hard to add?
The
that
machete
extra-
burger. That machete burger.
Oh, the trees. Ooh,
We had an egg to it.
What? That's like a breakfast thing then already,
Yeah.
then, yeah?
What? Yeah, no, I can eat eggs all day. Don't worry about it.
I mean, regardless, I could say, out of all his, recipes, that would be the first breakfast one.
Do y'all ever get tired of your own food? Like, man, I ain't trying to eat no nachos today.
I mean, you haven't clearly have any food.
So, I mean, this is crazy. This is why I'm the guinea pig of the company.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is not all muscle, brother. I didn't fool you. But no, I'm the guinea pig, right? She says, try it. She won't try it.
Why? I'll try it, but I'm not. Let him get in the way.
Yeah.
Let him get in the way.
That's what's up.
But she's just, this is her thing. If someone else likes it,
Mhm.
it's got to be good,
Right.
right? She doesn't have to like it, but if her thing is if everyone else does, then it's good. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's more of when you constantly cook it, you just don't want to eat it.
Yeah, because
So,
do you sample things while you're trying to cook? Like, do you taste it? Make
I'll
sure it's,
taste
like,
it a
right?
little bit, but it's not something I
She
constantly.
gives it to me like, here, try this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Like,
I'm
yeah.
doing it. I'm doing it all day long.
Hey, so do y'all got a position for that? Is you got you hired anybody to just taste stuff?
Sorry, man.
You got kids. They don't need that.
Full-timer.
You got to get tired one day.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Just call me. I'll do it free of charge.
Yeah.
I volunteer.
I volunteer for you.
Yeah.
That's so funny. No,
So-
I've never gotten sick of your guys' food. I can have that, and because to me, I feel like when
Yeah.
it's homemade like that, it's different every time. Like, even though you guys have your recipes and you guys
Yeah.
have your
Yeah.
thing, like especially when it's a small event or a big event, or maybe you run out a little thing of this, you go and
Yeah.
throw this in there. Like, it's always different. And it's always
Yeah.
unique. Like, even with the mountain
And then
stuff,
it's
you guys know
nachos.
stuff.
You
Yeah,
know what
it's
I'm
nachos.
saying? So
Yeah,
who doesn't love nachos?
Nachos
man?
and nothing but tacos in pieces. I like it.
Yeah.
Drea
And-
says that's my position.
Oh.
Sorry. Hi, D.
My sister,
Say,
my other sister.
You're in line.
Yeah, see?
There's a waiting list
There's a
for
whole
that
ass
position.
Wait, hold on. I was just petitioning for it. I didn't.
She said no. You've got voted out of the cake group, buddy.
Y'all need me somewhere. I'll be back.
Yeah.
This is how you get their food. You give them food. That's how that works. And you have to get something that they want.
I could cook pretty
so
well.
That's how we when he made those tamales, man, I was like, man, I haven't had these in a minute. I want one
I know.
right
I was
now.
excited when you liked it because I was like, hey, I want the nachos. So make them tamale.
Yeah, he's
quick.
like,
What do you guys want for your tamale?
Give some more tamales.
Yeah, like what you guys want. And then
I'll
she's
see
like,
y'all on
so
Thanksgiving.
So good at that. Like, she even takes care
Shout
of me.
out Prison Pies,
everything,
man. That's the
yeah.
homie JP right there.
Yep.
Out there in Chandler, I went over there to guy.
I know.
Yeah.
Took a little mugshot with you.
Yeah.
Mugshot you guys have had. Huh?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, all
These
the-
events,
yeah.
clearly
Shout
I'm
out
slacking
Prison
my bad.
Pies, JP, man.
But yeah, no, it was dope that you guys saw that. So I did tell him, like, you better share the freaking flyer. And I'm like, he was just at your event. I'm like, not that. I'm like,
Yeah.
you're close. Like,
Yeah,
you live,
yeah,
like,
he's
in that
cool,
area,
man.
but still, regardless, like,
Good brother.
I
right
show
there.
love. Like, that's how, like,
Yeah.
that is what vendors do, and that's why I wanted to promote.
Yeah.
Even though I kind of got a little off track there for a little bit with some of the people I've interviewed, but that's the main purpose. Is that like it's like a family.
Yeah.
You know, and then you don't like once you get your little group, like you can freaking
Yeah.
watch the kids, you can watch the
Yeah.
park, and then you go to the bathroom, like you help them
Yeah.
set up. You're like, hey, do you got tablecloth for mine? I'm like, yeah, sure, all that, you know what I mean? Like and all that stuff, and like when people want to act crazy, you put them in check, that kind of stuff. Watch out, like when the wind kicks up, like oh my god,
Yeah,
that's
that's
the vibe.
crazy.
Yep. Oh, freaking weather, dude.
Oh,
That's
that was
so nice.
another. That's probably another thing. When we had the canopies,
Yeah.
we had a microburst right at our tent.
Oh.
Boom! Everything
Oh
flew,
my God,
man.
no
That's
way.
another bad event we
Oh.
went to, and
Dirt everywhere.
dirt everywhere,
No.
monsoon. We're like, we'll wait it out. Nope, didn't wait it out.
Everything was covered.
All
Yeah.
the cheese is gone.
Oh no.
So that was, I get that's why the health department was like, no, you need to be inside. we had everything covered. But when it's a monsoon, like,
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard. Yeah.
we should have known better. But we're like watching it in Coolidge. It's filled so you can see which way it's kind of going. We saw it going this way. We're like, oh, it's good. Nope, it came back this way. Do everything.
And it's not like you can put a rock on the freaking food to hold it down, like the
No, I laid on top of it trying to keep it
Yeah,
covered.
that's what's up.
We covered it.
Yeah,
we covered it, and we're holding it because we're like trying to salvage it. You know,
Right.
we spent all this money on product, and then we're like, nah, we couldn't save it. So
Yeah, I know that's the thing. You guys like, if you want to be a food vendor, you guys have to play by the rules because if you get someone sick, you're literally just, like black mark against you. Like,
and that's the thing with me, man. It's like I feel like with all the rules and regulations, like we're food vendors. We're out here to make people happy and give them comfort food and good food.
Yes.
How are we not gonna be sanitized and
it's
make food the way it's supposed to be eaten? Like,
I'm not trying to point to my customers.
Yeah, man.
Like, that's my
I'm trying to be the next McDonald's. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that works. Like I was thinking about it when you're talking about the yellow. Like there isn't a lot of yellow businesses that are well known other than McDonald's. That's like, and like what Carl's Jr. back, it's more like reddish yellow. I think a lot of them are red. I think, but like. Shoot, and you guys stand out. Even when I'm trying to think of other vendors and like how it's set up, even with your small stuff. Like,
we got yellow shirts on.
Yeah,
I got yellow and black shoes on.
And that's what's up. Like you see you guys pulling up, and then people know, and that's good because that's like marketing right there. You just gotta show up and wear color.
That's why we do it. It's all marketing.
Yeah.
And I told her so how that all happened with that food cart. She was like, "Get it, let's see if we can get it." So I called Dudo. Hey man, I got 2,000. He's like, I got a lady in Tucson coming for it for 2,500. I'm like, all right, cool, that's cool, man. Let her go by. The next day, hit her up. Did she come for it? Nah, she wanted to give me 2,000 like you. I said, I'll come up 22. He's like, all right, come get it. Shout out, dude in Coolidge, man. Yeah, man. So we just went explored, and we're still learning, and it's a process for sure. 2 months with the truck, man. That's a whole different vibe, man.
Yeah. So okay. So I'm gonna ask her real quick since I know that I've been seeing you set up, take down, all that stuff, and you're super quiet most of the time. You're just like chill. You're just like, I'm handling shit. I've never seen you guys fight, but I'm obviously busy doing my own thing, so I can't see everything. However, I've never heard it either, and everything. I haven't seen nothing, no vibes, or anybody be like, oh shit, I'm not going over there because they're getting crazy. So since you are a mom, and I did not realize you had that many kids, and you guys are driving far, so there's a lot of high stress situations that could cause lots of blow up, and clearly it's at least for the camera right now, he's showing lots of love and appreciation for you, which I always shout out when the men do this. However, it could be an accident, you never know. I'm gonna pretend it's not, but just as the person that I'm sure obviously you guys are a great team, but it's always harder on the women because you have other stuff going on besides focusing on that. What has been a benefit, or maybe even a what's the opposite of a non-benefit? Like I don't know, pro and con.
A con.
That's, I guess, but I was trying to think of another word for benefit.
Yeah, I guess. I see where you're going here. I had to tap in.
Anyways, okay, what is the pro or con food truck, the big old thing, versus your guys' setup prior? Like, what do you like the best for each one, and what do you like worse?
The pro is hiding. I like to be in the background. I told you, I like to be in the background. I don't like to be in the front of it.
Right. Yes,
so just being, where she can actually work and be comfortable without any eyes all on her.
Right.
Because you know how it is.
Yes, they gotta be with their phones.
Yeah, people will stand right next to you.
I get nervous.
Yeah, especially when they're
I'm a people pleaser.
Yeah,
especially when it comes to my food or whatever it is.
It's like you're another baby.
So I feel like I'm being watched. It makes me more nervous.
Oh, for sure.
And I'm afraid I'm gonna mess up on something. So it's like I get to hide in my truck.
Yeah, don't you love when you are clearly still setting up and they are hassling you and they just stand there like, oh, we'll be ready in 20 minutes, and be like, scoot, you know what I mean? And they're just like, okay.
Yeah.
And they just wait. And you're just like, oh my God, can you go away, please? And
remember that lady who went around our table and stood right next to her as she was making nachos?
Yeah, no, she was looking at all my things like this.
No.
Yeah, she's like, I want to look before I buy, she said. So we have the 10 by 10. We have our, table set up how we used to. She went around my table in her area. Yeah, I'm like, hey, what are you doing? She said, no, I want to look before I buy.
Oh.
And she's sitting there making, the nachos and stuff. And she's literally standing right next to her.
Ooh, see, if I would have seen that, I'd be like, excuse me, can I help you? Are you lost? They're still sitting up.
So I get what she's saying, that part where now she can.
Yeah, because people know boundaries. People know your boundaries. We're stressed out. We want to make good food. Don't stress her out. Don't stress me out.
You'll get your food.
You'll get your food. It's going to be really great. It's going to be better because it's not made with stress. It's made with love. Okay. And then what's the hardest thing about being like in the truck?
I don't know. I guess time wise, like you feel like there's too many people that you feeling like you're being rushed, kind of type thing.
Yeah, with the food truck. So yeah, you get lines now because the food truck. It seems like there's more traffic. You know, people love food trucks. So
and you can't miss your guys'. So yeah, you got that the gift and curse.
That's the thing, man. That people shout out to the guy that designed it. He was an awesome dude that did it, man, out there in Mesa. In there, I forgot his name.
Premier? No.
Prime One Design, I think it is.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
But anyway, shout out to those dudes, man.
Shout out in the comments.
If you're online, shout out to you, brother. But yeah, me and him went back and forth with Tommy Two Chips because the dude, he's an awesome artist. He's like a what are those comic book, like on the iPad, like he draws and stuff. He does comic book style cartoonist, right? So me and him went back and forth on the actual logo, and then he came up with the whole concept of that truck. So I told him, man, I want the name to pop and I want do to pop. And he's like, I got you. We'll put it together. Yeah, man, fell in love with it. So,
how long did that whole process take from the moment you got it to it's all set up?
A couple months, huh?
Really?
I think it was like at least 6 weeks.
Yeah. 2 months.
Yeah, I'm close enough.
Yeah. But yeah, man, we were super excited to get it, and like I said, it just people love food trucks, especially that one. I had a lady I posted her on my food truck, Tammy. Shout out Tammy. She was driving a school bus, and she seen my car. She saw my Nacho Mafia truck. She said, "I told the kids I had to turn around and come follow the Nacho Mafia truck."
Oh my god, that's so funny! Isn't that awesome? Like, what's been your guys' coolest memory from like people just like recognizing you, even whether you were small or now that you have the truck? Like, what's been like your best like moment, like when someone fangirled over you guys?
Yeah, it's just that, man. That they love our food, you know. They love the food. They love the truck. You know, they love our vibe. We're always jamming. We'll be playing oldies, doo-wops, Frank Sinatra's on our stops. We're always jamming out, so that's another thing. We put out a whole good vibe, man. Just
I was just
good
remembering
foods
that.
and stuff. Yeah,
you guys have come a couple times when the DJ's late or the
took
batteries
off,
take off. Or the batteries die.
We're
like
jamming
it's
oldies.
like I never think about it until you guys stop, and then someone else has to come in. I'm like, what happened to music? And like, oh, it's just they're playing. They're like kind of getting like the setup and everything for the vendors. I'm like, no, I want them to keep playing. Like,
yeah, we play oldies at our stops and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's always about. Maybe that's why I am here, guys, fighting music.
Yeah, we're too busy dancing.
Yeah, you can't be fighting to like oldies. That's just not how that works.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had a freaking lowrider. Let's go. Why did you do that?
6'4". Yeah.
Working it.
It still needs work. Yeah.
Okay. It always needs work. That's the thing with lawyers.
Yeah.
I know.
So are you happy that he has this versus a lawyer now? Or
So that was the thing. Shout out Pastor Dahmer. He just let me keep my 6'4".
Of course he did. The guys always get like that. Like you're like, oh cool. Like we're gonna switch one out. We're not gonna have all that space. And then
I was hoping to get rid of it.
But I get some.
That's my 6'4", man. That's my dream car.
You better work on it.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Look at it. How can you do it with all you're so busy all the time? But
yeah, I know.
You should. You guys should get like a little.
You know, if I slap a wrap on that 6'4", we can consider the business. Make it write it off.
That's what I'm saying.
We can write it off.
You can have your mom drive cruise in that with your outfit and like promote your stuff. Sorry. I thought I was on your side, but now I just got the idea. So
my mom's too small.
Yeah, my mom's 4'11".
Just make it like a like the things they put the little boot things on there so they can just drive. Or just have someone else. She doesn't need to be the driver. She can be in the back and just be like like the prom queens in the back, like that.
With her fake gun.
Yeah, exactly. Be like that old thing, like the old fake ones, from like Halloween. That's stuff. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And you can have the person like whoever drive when your car's fixed. Which if you guys want to sponsor him fixing his car, material, get your name on that, it's like a NASCAR.
Yeah.
With their like logo on it. There you go. That's how you pay for it.
Yeah.
Cruise around and stuff. Have them maybe switch out, and all the people, the vendors, all the vendors can be on there. Ooh, God, good idea.
Yeah.
But it's so funny. Oh, okay. I'll get back to the question. So, even though it's about that time, what I know you guys didn't want to promote any flyers, but what do you guys have coming up?
So just let people know the Nacho Mafia is now a full-time food truck. Monday through whenever we get called out. We don't really have anything set in stone with any like out here.
Yeah.
We do a lot of Pinal County
Okay.
We're close out there.
Sugar bar on Friday.
Huh?
Sugar bar on Friday.
Yeah, we do come back to Chandler and stuff.
Mhm.
We did get invited to the Peoria Taste of AZ.
You guys should do that.
It's an hour and a half for us. It's 7 to midnight, and with kids, it's kind of tough. So
I work for the Peoria Chamber of Commerce, and the sports complex like hosts that with all the
Yeah.
trucks. And I don't know if you guys know who Vampire Penguin is. His stuff. Oh, he has an orange truck that's like you can see that from a mile away. It has a penguin on it. I think it's like dark orange. But
shout out to them people, man,
yeah,
because
it's line. People were waiting. I think 2 years ago they were waiting for 4 hours for one truck. People waited for 4 hours and posted up, and then before they can obviously before they get there, it's sold
Taste
out.
of AZ?
Yes,
Is that what it's called?
It's
Arizona something.
It's
It's
in
Peoria.
It's at the sports complex, right?
Yeah, I believe
then,
so.
sports
Well,
complex.
he reached out to us on Instagram, and
it's guaranteed good, especially with your trucks. The only food trucks can be in it. If it's one,
yeah, it's a food truck competition. The Taste of Phoenix. No, this is what it is.
Okay, so that's different than the sports complex. We
Yeah,
still should do
Taste of
sports
Phoenix.
complex.
He it's in Peoria. He said to come out. There was like a food truck competition. So I was like, dang, I want to do it.
Mhm.
It's just the time, and then how far we live.
Yeah.
And stuff. And then we got kids. So that's another thing we're trying to
so-
learn how to balance right now.
Yeah.
Because we try to take the kids out to like all the carnivals. They love that. You know what I mean? Go play, go eat, whatever.
do your
You know,
thing.
to have fun. So
For sure.
we're trying to balance that out because we still got a 3-year-old. You know,
Aw,
we still got
Yes.
10 years. She's my baby. She's spoiled.
No.
But yeah. So yeah, with that, we are basically out in Pinal County for the moment. Going full time with the food truck. Today was our first day. That was my first day on the job today.
Yay! Well, I'm glad you made it over here.
Yeah.
Damn,
it
I'm
was
sure you guys
dope.
are tired. You guys a long way, but
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys.
We
coming
appreciate the invite, man. We've been wanting to come out. We heard about it. It's just our schedules. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get that truck going.
out. Oh, for sure.
Gotta go.
Priorities, definitely.
Yeah,
And I was
so-
like, shoot, I was up. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, I really want to interview you guys. I'm like, I know you guys are busy, and plus I know you guys live far. I'm like, that's why I picked Mondays because I'm like, okay, vendors usually don't have anything going on Mondays, but then it's like, okay, but that's their relaxing day, so I kind of have to deal with that too. So I'm like, ooh, but it's late enough so they can like chill all day, like the rest of the day Sunday, and then like all to Monday till like 8, and then we're good. But
yeah.
I appreciate you guys driving, and like we're definitely gonna promote you. We're definitely gonna try to like have you out at future events and stuff with the Live Ride podcast and all the things that we got going on.
Yeah.
They're amazing. We all love food here, so we definitely want to try all your new, menu item. Me personally, because I know what you guys are about. Like I want to try all your new stuff. Because I'm totally in the dark about that stuff and totally out the circle. So definitely want to be involved with that breakfast stuff. Definitely need to fix some of my strawberry stuff. So yeah, that strawberry cheesecake drizzle thingy, or not strawberry cheesecake, but what's it called?
The cinnamon nachos.
Yes, but the drizzle part.
Oh,
What's
the
that?
cheesecake
drizzle. Oh my god, it almost tastes like marshmallow type of thing. It has like a marshmallow vibe to me. That's why I always get confused. That's like a cheesecake because it's so fluffy.
What was I calling it before?
Just
I was calling it something weird. They're like,
cream
it's
or
cheesecake drizzle. I'm like,
cream
okay.
cheese. You just kept saying cream cheese.
Yeah, I kept saying cream
Oh
cheese. No, it's cheesecake drizzle.
no, cheesecake drizzle sounds always better than cream cheese.
But yeah, because cream cheese is more of a tarty taste than
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I was like, yeah, it's got cream. They're like, cream cheese?
Yeah.
What?
No, I feel like you called it. I feel like you called it something like whipped something or something at one point, like way long time ago. One of the events, and that's what's got stuck in my brain. But all I could think about was like some whipped and Nutella and then something.
Yeah.
So I could never think of what it was. I'm like, what is in this? Because I couldn't figure it out. But yeah, no. But anyway, so we will wrap this up because it's already 9 o'clock and I know you guys have to care with the babies. I know, right? See, I make it smooth. Plus the talk really fast. So and it's cool because you guys are my friends. You guys are awesome, and I'm so glad you're here because I finally have people I know and like can talk to you guys. I can relate, so it makes me look better. So I appreciate you guys.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, definitely when it comes to your guys' stickers and stuff, I'll hook you guys up and let you know all my inner secrets because that's what we do. We're awesome like that because they're good people and good people deserve good things. So as a final shout out, anybody want to say anything about your business or anything to look out for? Wifey?
Just that we're full time now, man. We really want to get this cracking, and we want to get our second food truck so we can be out here and over there. So
who's gonna be running that stuff?
I don't know yet.
Can one kid drive? Now you can volunteer.
Shoot. But we want to come out. We want to make it out. Phoenix, Peoria, Glendale, where it's cracking. I hear it's popping out there. So I'm like, man, we want to get out there, but we're trying to stay loyal to our smaller cities because they're loyal.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
and they don't get a lot of
And
love out
when
there.
I come out this way, I get messages, huh? When you coming back? Where you gonna be at? So I'm like, dude, I'm I can be at 2 places at one time.
Right.
So
Call yourself.
shout out to Coolidge, man. The town of Coolidge, Eloy. We're in talks of a restaurant out there. So look out for that. Maybe.
I got a lot of family out there.
Eloy, Casa Grande. Shout out Casa Grande. Man, I'm a member of commerce.
Sorry to interrupt, but your kid's the cutest little thing ever.
It's crazy, man. I became a member of commerce, so I went from hanging with gang members to members of commerce, man.
Heck yeah.
How life turns, right?
Shoot. See,
you gotta make it, man.
You can always turn yourself around, and you're a good guy. And just because you make, not the best decisions doesn't mean that defines you for the rest of your life.
Define you.
Exactly. You guys are amazing, and you never would have known.
Yeah,
except for your awesome
embrace
hustle.
that opportunities, man.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so that's what we got. Full-time Mafia, Nacho Mafia now. So we'll see where we're at, man. We're in Casa Grande this week.
Okay.
Casa Grande, there's a pastor out there that he's got a cool little spot. He's like, you guys, this is over here by an industrial warehouse, Walmart warehouse. Like, there's no food though. He's like, bring your food truck over here and park it in my lot. And
that's what's up.
So we did that here today and did pretty good.
Good.
So we'll see
that's
what
awesome.
tomorrow brings.
Yay! Well, I'm happy for you guys, and I'm sure you guys are gonna have your second truck in no time. And shout out to all your kids and your family that popped in. You guys are awesome. Make sure everybody follow, subscribe, follow their new TikTok, do all the fun stuff, support the business, and help out getting them, set up and get a second food truck. Dang it! All right. Well, thank you guys for coming, and make sure to tune in next week every Monday at 8 p.m. Vendor Vision Podcast, and we will see you next time.